Thanks for tuning in to our new episode. We are joined by return guest Dr. Sabine Joseph. Sabine, in our last episode, we spoke about how the future of work is changing for everyone and industry. And our key takeaways were how technology is also changing and reshaping industries and how we're starting to embrace automation and new tech and doing things differently and how we should upskill. Today, we want to talk about how do we work together? How do we kind of embrace this new tech as we think of people, we think of automation, we think of technology? So I'd like to ask you, the future of work, new technologies affect people and resources. So how is this affecting today's job market?
Yes, so first of all, the new technologies are definitely disrupting the job market, the work environments. It's leading to changes in the way we do our work, and also it's very much changing the skills that are required to be successful in different industries. So it means that professionals need to be willing to adapt, to learn new skills and keep up with that changing landscape. So yeah, I'm just inviting everyone to learn new skills and maybe get their hands on to some subjects that are around data analysis or data science, maybe programming.
Okay.
And digital marketing will be very big. Just naming a few examples.
Yeah.
And of course, professionals who are willing to learn and adapt, they will be definitely high in demand in the coming years. So we look at different requirements, new positions. You've seen, for example, now with ChatGPT, a lot of demand for prompt engineering, and that wasn't even a term.
Wow.
before.
Right.
So
So new titles, new job titles are forming, new professions are also forming as it goes, as we are evolving. And then how do you see the world of work in the next 5 to 10 years? Are we all going to be robotic, and is everyone not going to have a job in the next, say, 5 to 10 years? How do you paint that picture in your field?
Hopefully we'll all spend time with doing things that we love to do in the first place. Okay, but let's also be real about it. First of all, yes, there will be a wide adoption of the related technologies. It's enabling new business models. We see improved efficiencies and productivity. But I think also very interesting with project brains and your fractional work model, which is a new business model. We can call it gig economy, but I don't like that word so much. But it does allow individuals to work on a more flexible basis, and in this way, being more flexible, also myself included, I can offer my services to a wider range of clients. And there's a lot of other trends in the next 5 to 10 years, which are a higher degree of personalization with products and services. What else? We are moving towards more towards the artificial general intelligence.
Right.
But we have to evolve with the technology. That doesn't mean that suddenly AI can perform every intellectual task that a human can. But while we're moving at this rapid pace and while we're moving into this direction, we also have a strong need for responsible and ethical AI, and for the regulators to catch up, hopefully at the same pace. Unfortunately, it's not something we're seeing right now, so that this great power of AI can be used in the correct ways, not get into the hands of the wrong people, and we stay in this realm of ethical and responsible AI, and that is definitely something I want to see in the next 5 to 10 years.
Great. And then to bring in your consulting experience and based on what you see, can you do a little bit of storytelling and tell us how businesses and professionals are starting to adopt to this rapid change that's coming? You know, do you see a rise in fractional work and a way to leverage these new opportunities and build new career paths? And you know, are there some examples you can share with us today on just what you've seen and what's inspired you along the way?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we see new business models, just like your own at Project Brains. We're seeing changes in business strategy. We see more investments in innovation. And we see that many people are learning the skills now. And
is it sorry to cut you.
Please go ahead.
Sorry about that. Is it sort of done as part of business as usual, or is it kind of an extra and a sort of a side project in a way? How do business kind of embrace this change?
I think 5 years ago it was more of a side project, or AI was more the cherry on top of the icing. But now it is becoming more the focus of attention. It depends, of course, on the company, but I see the change happening there because we cannot ignore it any longer. But not long ago, only a few years back, it was more something that businesses wanted to try out. They didn't maybe expect the biggest results yet. And it's still risky. Everything in data science and AI is, just because of the scientific nature of it. But I think the investment towards it is just increasing now. And I see also very strong place here for fractional work, because not many people know how to do data science or AI. So it's very nice if you can get someone to at least be there for you for like a day.
Right.
Or at least that was the fractional engagement that I did. I can come in and show what AI can do for the company, enable them go the first steps, build the first implementation, and then even just help their employees that they already have to develop it further on their own. But I can give them this new perspective, and maybe they wouldn't go there at all if they wouldn't have any investment in that direction yet. So maybe they don't have a team of data scientists just yet, or they are still using other programming languages, or maybe they haven't gone into that route of tech at all.
Right.
So as a specialist, I like to come in to set impulses and give that new perspective, onboard the new perspective,
right.
Empower the people to continue into that direction on their own. And this makes a lot of sense for me. It's like a small consulting engagement, and it would be nice if more and more businesses would be open to working in this way, instead of wanting someone to be there full time all the time. And that is, I think, more of a traditional way of working.
Absolutely. And I mean, that is really the power of what we are getting behind this Project Brains, this fractional concept, that businesses do not have the budget and the capacity for full-time resources, or the need for that matter. But yet we have such great professionals and skills in the market available to kind of address particular kind of strategies or projects or problem areas or barriers for that matter. Sabine, thank you for your insights on those few questions. We look forward to having you again in the future.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.